In today's video, I'm sharing the top 10 fall fashion finds from Walmart. These are all really affordable, under $35, and I think you're gonna be shocked by what you see in today's video. I found so many great staple pieces, things that I would consider wardrobe essentials, and I'm honestly shocked by the quality for the price point. So I am very excited to jump into today's finds with you. I'll have everything linked in the description box, and I'll also pin it to a top comment so you can easily find the pieces featured in today's video. And let's jump in. A quick little friendly reminder, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I would love to have you join my fashion community here. I usually upload twice a week and I love to share attainable style, and I would also love if you gave this video a thumbs up if you want to see more Walmart hauls on my channel. Starting off with this $19 turtle shell basic. This comes in 5 color options. I went with the cocoa option and I am very impressed with this piece. I actually find myself reaching for this type of top through fall more than a basic white t-shirt, if I'm being honest. They are really great to layer with. I love that it's sleeveless because you can still layer cardigans and blazers over top if it does get cooler, but it also works as a really great transitional piece. The material on this one is a thin sweater material and it is very stretchy. I actually sized down to an extra small in this one. I also think a small would have worked fine as well. I styled it here with this mini skirt, and this fabric is very surprising, honestly. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Spanx Perfect Black Pants material. It's like a thicker, stretchy, high quality material. This skirt comes in 3 color options. There's black, navy, and cream, which is what I went with, and it retails for $28. It is very true to size. I am wearing a size small. It is a faux wrap style, but it is a true skirt. It is not a skirt, and the length is also really appropriate if you want to incorporate this into your work wardrobe as well. With these 2 pieces, you can wear them on their own right now and then transition them into the fall season, adding an extra layer, whether that's a cardigan or a blazer. I did recently find this plaid blazer at Walmart. I'm wearing a size small. I went with the walnut brown plaid option, but it does come in solid black as well, and I'm actually very impressed with the quality of this one. It is lined and it doesn't feel super cheap and like scratchy. And the blazer does have a nice, comfortable, stretchy fit to it as well. It is very true to size, slightly oversized, but it's not too boxy. I am wearing a size small. It is kind of funny and ironic though, because I think my last video I went through some of my wardrobe essentials that I don't necessarily get a ton of wear out of, and in that video I did mention blazers. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below, but I do think it's a really great fall staple if you want a more elevated layering piece for your fall wardrobe. Or if you work out of the home, they work great obviously in your business casual wardrobe too. To complete this outfit, I styled them with these riding boots, and if you saw my recent fall trends video, I did talk about sort of the English countryside or an equestrian type of look, and I think this look completely embodies that while still being budget friendly and very wearable and feminine, which is what I typically like to go for. These boots retail for $30 and they also come in black as well. They are available in whole sizes only. I could be an 8.5 or a 9, so I went with a 9 of these, and that is a very comfortable fit. They have a little bit of padding in them, so if you are in between sizes, I would recommend to maybe size up. These boots are very comfortable with a low heel height. It's below 2 inches and it will accommodate a slightly wider calf. I believe the circumference is just around 17.5 inches, and these do also come in regular and wide fits. They are also very easy to get off and on because they fully zip on the inside. Next up is this pocket cardigan. These are going to be a huge trend. We've been seeing it this past year, but it's going to be a great layering piece for your fall wardrobe. I did a recent fall trends video, so if you missed that, I will link it down below. I do think this one has a very high sellout risk. It comes in 2 color options, and the navy color is already sold out, but Walmart has been better about restocking. I have tried quite a few of the button cardigans from Walmart. There's one from Free Assembly that I got earlier in the year, and that one is a little bit more lightweight than this one. This one's not super heavy, but it definitely has a little bit more thickness to it. The buttons look really nice, and I also like the slightly rounded hemline around the hip. It is true to size. I am wearing a size small. Underneath the button down, I kept on that turtleneck. These are such great layering pieces, like I said earlier. And then I paired it with these wide leg jeans, which are absolutely adorable. I love the fit of these. I love the pockets in the front, and they are true to size. I'm wearing a size 28. Wide leg jeans are definitely the trendiest and most wearable jean style, I think, right now. And I will be doing a video in the future. I need to look at my content calendar, but I do have on my to-do list to share how to style wide leg jeans. So stay tuned for that and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. As another option, I did want to see how these jeans looked with the blazer as well, if that is more of your style. And I was worried that it was going to be a little too like big on top and bottom, but I think it actually worked together really nicely. Next up is this plaid mini dress. It does come in 4 color options. I'm wearing the shade Auburn Sun, which instantly reminded me of a pumpkin spice latte. I'm sure those are coming out really soon. Ironically, I'm a huge fan of fall, but I am not the biggest fan of the pumpkin spice latte. It's probably a unpopular opinion. Anyway, this dress retails for $16 and it's true to size. Generally, if you're in between, there is typically room to size down in this brand. It's very roomy overall, and this brand does typically run a little bit longer as well. So if you are petite, I do think you're gonna need a belt to sort of hack it to be a little bit shorter, because I do find lengthwise that these hit a little bit longer than I personally like on me. So here I did add a belt, which is one of my favorite ways to shorten up a dress without having to get it tailored. Just for fun, I also kept the turtleneck underneath the dress just to give it a little bit more of a layered look. I actually think white may work a little bit better just because the tones in the belt and the shoes are a little bit different, but I think it works. But if I was going to wear this, I think I would go with a white turtleneck underneath. My belt that I'm wearing is designer, but I have seen some look for less options. So if you are interested, I will link that for you below as well. Next up is this mini turtleneck sweater dress. This one is actually back again from last year, and last year I styled it in the taupe. I do think this one does have a pretty high sellout risk just because I do think it's back. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting my phone. I do think it's back from last year, so I'm not necessarily sure how deep the inventory is gonna go this year. I sized down in this one to an extra small just to have a little bit of a closer fit. And I think this is such a great fall staple. You can even work it into your winter wardrobe by layering longer sleeves underneath. I will give you a heads up, it does have pretty high slits on the side. So if you do wanna wear this for work, I would recommend to pair it with a skirt or some sort of layer underneath just to hide that slit, because I don't think that's necessarily work appropriate depending on where you work, that is. Obviously too, I did belt it, which is going to shorten the dress as well. So keep that in mind, but I just love the look of a belt on this. This one is from Cezanne and the quality is amazing, but it is a little bit of a higher price point. And then I paired the look with these fold over knee-high boots. I'm honestly very impressed with the quality of these boots. The faux leather does not look super cheap and artificial, and it feels buttery soft. I believe either Mark Fisher or Steve Madden had a style nearly identical to this last season. These boots retail for $54. They do have a 3.5-inch heel height. The calf circumference is about 15.75 inches, and then the height of the boot, or the shaft length, is about 17 inches. As far as styling these boots, I would recommend to style them with pieces that are shorter, like dresses or mini skirts. I wouldn't necessarily wear these under jeans or longer maxi skirts because I think it will look a little bottom heavy since the shaft does fold over. I would definitely consider these a little bit more of a trend versus a classic, but it is something that's very wearable and relatively affordable too. Next up is this ruffle hemmed cardigan. This one retails for $24 and comes in 5 color options. I wanted to mix it up from my typical neutral palette, and I went for the red, which is a big trend that continues into this fall and winter season. I love anything with a ruffle detail, so of course I couldn't pass on this one. And it is relatively true to size. If you want a closer fit to wear it more as a top, I would recommend sizing down. This one has functional buttons, so you can wear it closed like a top, or you can open up and wear it as a cardigan, or you can go with what's trending for fall and just button that top button if you want to mix up your look a little bit. If you want to see more of these affordable fashion finds from Walmart, check out this video next. I shared some really great transitional pieces and styled some things multiple ways, so I think you will enjoy that video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!